What is going on, YouTube? It's your boy Loki Underrated back in the building. And for today's What If episode, we are going to be highlighting the career of IT, Isaiah Thomas. Not the Bad Boys Pistons, Isaiah Thomas, but the 5'9", Isaiah Thomas.
Thomas, shake, crossover, step back.
Like I told people before, I feel like if you put me against anybody, I show you I'm not that small.
With the 60th pick in the 2011 NBA Draft, the Sacramento Kings select Isaiah Thomas.
So y'all remember back in 2014, 2015, he got traded from Phoenix to Boston, and he became a two-time All-Star. He was steadily on the rise over there, and then he got hit with that nasty hip injury, and then along with his sister passing away in a car accident, and his career just steadily declined, and we just kind of never heard from him again. Well, today I'm here to change all that. Let's go back in time, and we're going to go ahead and revisit and highlight the career of IT. Well, as I said before, we are going to be starting in the 2016-2017 NBA season, and currently Isaiah Thomas is currently sitting at a 90 overall. We have Al Horford on the team, who was an 84, Jay Crowder, 81, Marcus Smart, 76, Kelly Olynyk, 75, young Jaylen Brown, I think it's a rookie Jaylen Brown at that, yep, rookie Jaylen Brown, overall 74, Tyler Zeller, Gerald Green, that boy is a beast, Terry Rozier, and Leon Burks, which is probably a bot. So I want to have 3 goals for this video. 1, at least make 5 All-Stars. All right. Goal number 2, at least win 1 NBA title. And 3, which is probably going to be the toughest one yet, is to get into the Hall of Fame. Is get IT into the Hall of Fame. So I think we can do it. I'm not really going to be making any drastic changes or doing any. I'm not going to really try to do too much, but let's go ahead and get into the season. Basically, I'm not expecting anything great right now. IT is 27, so we don't have a lot of time. So it's win now, get a championship now, and you know, we just got to go hard and go home. So hopefully we could do that. I did set his potential to 99, so we're just going to wait and see. All right, so we did make the playoffs as the number 3 seed. We're going up against the Indiana Pacers. Who do they have this for their squad for this year? Oh, okay, they got Jeff Teague, Monte Ellis, Paul George, Thaddeus Young, Miles Turner, Glenn Robinson. We should be able to beat this team. Let's go ahead and jump into Simcast and see how we should be able to beat them. Yeah, I think we're going to smoke them. Yeah, we smoked them 134-107. Let's just go ahead and simulate the game. We were in round 2 and round 3, and we swept them. We're going up against the Toronto Raptors, who are the number 2 seed. And they currently have Kyle Lowry, DeMar DeRozan, Terrence Ross, Patrick Patterson, Jonas Valanciunas, and Jared Sellinger. I mean, we should beat them. We should definitely beat them. Oh, they took game 1. We took game 2. They took game 3. They took game 4. It's going to hop in the Simcast, man, because we can't lose like that. They off to an early lead. Goodness gracious. We come back. Yeah, we ain't coming back from that deficit. And DeRozan crushes the Celtics. All right, so I had 31. Jay Crowder had 11. Gerald Green had 11. Al Horford, Marcus Smart, Jaylen Brown. Yeah, it's terrible. We played terrible. DeRozan had 43 out there. Sheesh. And the Raptors end up beating... The Raptors ended up beating the Golden State Warriors earlier than expected. Okay, so we're currently in the draft lottery. We currently have the odds of getting the number 3 pick in this year's draft. And we end up with the number 4 via Brooklyn Nets. And I can't remember who's in this draft. Okay, Markelle Fultz, Jason Tatum. Shoot, we might as well get Tatum for real. All right, season 2, IT is currently up to an 93 with Al Horford 83, Jay Crowder 81. Jaylen Brown did jump up to a 78, and like I said, we got Tatum on the team. All right, so let's go ahead and go. We're gonna check back. We're gonna check all the goals after IT retires. I did try to make him play longer than usual than he did in real life, so we can get him all his goals. And LeBron James win this year's MVP, averaging 28, 9, and 8. Rookie of the year goes to Lonzo Ball, averaging 11, 7, and 7. Sixth man of the year goes to Jeremy Lin. And defensive player of the year goes to Giannis. All right, so we are back again in the playoffs as the number 3 seed, going up against the number 6 seed again, Indiana Pacers, just like we did last year. Any injuries? Al Horford has an injury, sprained right toe, day to day. Injury to Terry Rozier. Everyone else is great. Tatum's up to a 79. I said Tatum. Brown's up to a 79. Tatum's up to a 79. All right. Let's see if we can get this out the way. We take game 1. They take game 2. They take game 3. We take game 4. We take game 5. And just for good measure, I'm gonna simcast this bad boy. And we're gonna run away with it. Back a little back and forth action leading to the 4th. Wow, 130-125. Terry Rozier. Box score: Isaiah Thomas scored 38. Horford with 24. Marcus Smart with 14. Rozier 13. Crowder 10. We're going against the Toronto Raptors again. Hopefully we can beat them. We take game 1. They take game 2. We take game 3. We take game 4. And let's see. Kind of running away with it. 101-89. We end up beating them. Now we up against Atlanta Hawks. And the Hawks have Dennis Schroeder, Tim Hardaway Jr., Evan Turner, Paul Millsap, Dwight Howard, and Tayshaun Prince. Okay. I can't believe they beat Cleveland with Kyrie and LeBron and K Love. That's crazy. All right, let's see what we got. We take game 1. We take game 2. We take game 3, and we swept them. We get it cracking. So the Spurs, with the Celtics against the Spurs currently have Tony Parker, Evan Fournier, Kawhi Leonard, LaMarcus Aldridge, Festus Ezeli, and Marcin Gortat. Bring back memories. Read them names, man. All right. So we take game 1. They take game 2. They take game 3. They take game 4. Let's go and jump into the simcast, man. What's going on? Yeah, it's over. Yeah, it's over. We wasn't coming back from that. Isaiah Thomas with 20. Yeah, we played horrible. Leonard had 44 and 10. Leonard just busting our ass. All right, so season 3. IT still currently sitting at a 93 overall at the age of 29. We did pick up Melo in the offseason, who's currently an 86 overall. We're going to need him. Like I said, we don't have a lot of time. Al Horford still sitting at 84. Jaylen Brown up to an 84. Jason Tatum up to an 82. Just for clarification, when Jason Tatum was first drafted into the league, he was a small forward. I ended up changing his position to a power forward because I want Anthony to start, and I also want Tatum to be on the floor. So hopefully we can go all the way like we did last year, but this time we're going to take home the chip. Okay? We are the number 1 seed in the West going up against the number 8 seed, Washington Wizards. I think John Wall and them are on here. No. We have Dennis Smith Jr., Bradley Beal, Otto Porter, Markieff Morris, Jaren Salinger, and Kelly Oubre. We should knock the seed out the water. Okay, so this season, which I kind of expected because with Carmelo Anthony, I'm pretty sure he's going to be taking the most shots. Isaiah Thomas averaged 22 this year. Melo averaged 17. Okay, 11 for Jaylen Brown, 11 for Al Horford, 12 points a game for Jason Tatum. Not too bad. Let's go and knock this. Let's go and simulate the round. We got this. All right, so we're going up against the Brooklyn Nets, and they have, the Nets got a 99 overall Stephen Curry, Karis LeVert, Boban Bogdanovic, Dirk Nowitzki, who is retiring at the end of the season, Brook Lopez, and Jeremy Lin. I did not expect to see Steph Curry on the Nets. That is crazy. Hopefully we can take him out, though. All right, they take game 1. We take game 2. They take game 3. We take game 4. We take game 5. And for good measure, let's go ahead and run this simcast. Hopefully we get them. Okay. Yeah, I think that's a wrap. And we beat them 119 with 99. Crowder with 18, Melo with 17, Horford with 17, Tatum with 14, Smart with 14, and IT dropping 13. Come on, bro, what's going on? You should be out here leading the pack. He is averaging 19 points in the playoffs, though. All right, and this time we up against the Sixers, and they have obviously Ben Simmons, Malik Monk, Josh Jackson, Dario Saric, Joel Embiid, and Reggie Jackson. We should knock them out the water pretty easily. We take game 1, we take game 2, we take game 3, and we swept them. Take game 4. Let's go. All right, so we up against the Nuggets. And the Nuggets have Emmanuel Mudiay, Jamal Murray, Danilo Gallinari, Kenneth Faried, young Nikola Jokic, Gary Harris. So I'm pretty sure we're going to knock them out. So let's go and simulate the game one by one. We take game 1. We take game 2. They take game 3. They take game 4. Hold on now. We take game 5. And you already know for good measure. Let's go ahead and see what we can do. We are going to hop in because I want to see what happens. All right. With 1 minute and 27 seconds left, let's go ahead and jump in. Right, IT with the ball. All right, with the screen. Pass to Al Horford. Horford for the 2 points. Let's go. They pass to Terry Rozier. Going one-on-one against Gary Harris. Al Horford. What is he going to do? Pass to IT. Is IT going to go all the way with it? And hell no, sir. Mudiay for the deep 2, and that is off. Okay, what is IT going to do? Got 28 seconds left. Jaylen Brown with the ball. Pass back to Thomas. What are they going to do? Set on the screen for Jay Crowder as he shoots and pulls. And that's in there. The assist for IT. He clearly got this game in the bag. Oh my gosh, Emmanuel Mudiay just crossed up IT. You already know he ain't got no defense like that. But he ain't had to do him dirty. And the Celtics take the game. There we go. So that's 1 championship down. So that's one of the goals that we ended up setting for ourselves, and we won. All right, so we are going up against the New York Knicks, and they have Quinn Cook, Donovan Mitchell, Michael Porter Jr., Kristaps Porzingis, Willie Hernan Gomez, and Julius Randle. Okay. We take game 1. We take game 2. We take game 3, and you already know the rest. So we're up against the Brooklyn Nets again. Let's go ahead and simulate the round. We already know what's going on. We got a stacked team. And we're up against the number 2 seed, the Raptors, and they still have Kyle Lowry, DeMar DeRozan, Joe Ingles, Pascal Siakam, Jonas Valanciunas, and Frank Ntilikina, however you say his name. All right. Hopefully we can beat them. We take game 1. They take game 2. We take game 3. They take game 4. And they take game 5. Let's see if we can so we can tie it up. Force to game 7. Yep, and we did. Force to game 7. And let's see if we can take it home. It looks like we are. Yeah, there was just no match. Brown dropped 28 and 10. Tatum dropped 27 and 10. Isaiah Thomas dropped 19, 3 and 8. Yep, there we go. Anthony played 30 minutes and had 6 points. All right, so New Orleans and Denver, it all comes down to them. And the Pelicans advanced to the NBA Finals, and they have Trae Young, Buddy Hield. Oh yeah, this is and Anthony Davis and Doug McDermott and Mitchell Robinson, Drew Holiday. Oh yeah, this is dog food right here. We got them on the ropes. This is dog food. We take game 2, 3, and we're more likely, yeah, we swept them. That is 2 championships for IT, and he is the Finals MVP with 25, 5, and 9. Not too bad, my boy. Not too bad. Player retirements. Dwight Howard retired along with J.R. Smith and Sean Livingston, respectfully. J.J. Redick. In the future, you will become the Los Angeles Lakers head coach. Right. Season number 5. Isaiah Thomas up to a 96 overall, with Jaylen Brown up to a 93. Tatum up to a 91. Carmelo still 87. Horford 85. Smart 80. Bol 78. Wagner 77. Deshaun Tate 75. Sadiq Bey. The MVP goes to Isaiah Thomas, averaging 24, 4, and 8. The Rookie of the Year goes to James Wiseman. Sixth Man of the Year goes to James Wiseman. Huh? Rookie of the Year and the Sixth Man of the Year goes to James Wiseman? Hey, man. Your thing. Defensive Player of the Year goes to Giannis, I think, for like the 6th time in a row. First team All-NBA for IT. We do have Jaylen Brown with a broken left ankle out for 4 to 6 weeks, but everyone else seems like they're in pretty good shape. We are the number 1 seed, and the play-in is implemented, so let's go ahead and simulate the play-in. And we're going up against Toronto, and I'm just going to simulate the round. Just like that, we out of there. They out of there, I mean. And the Knicks, let's go ahead and simulate the round again. Just show them that we got it like that. And we up against the Chicago Bulls. And I believe Russell Westbrook, the 4-time MVP, Jimmy Buckets, Miles Bridges, Bobby Portis Jr., Bot, and De'Aaron Fox. This might be a tough one. I don't know how this is going to play out. Let's simulate the first game. We take game 1. They take game 2. They take game 3. We take game 4. We take game 5. And just like that. All right, so now we're up against the Phoenix Suns. And they have Anthony Simmons, Devin Booker, Andrew Wiggins, Jonathan Isaac, DeAndre Ayton, and Mikal Bridges. Okay. Let's see how this gonna go. We take game 1. They take game 2. We take game 3. Take game 4. And just like that, we won another championship. And this is number 2, I believe. And IT, averaging 32, 3, and 9. Brings home the key MVP. Player retirements. Carmelo Anthony has retired, and he is a 3-time champion. 21-22 NBA season. IT is still up to a 96. Jaylen Brown 92. Tatum 91. Horford 83, which is getting older, so he might retire pretty soon. The MVP award goes to IT again, which makes 2, averaging 24, 4, and 9. Evan Mobley takes home Rookie of the Year. Bol takes home the 6th Man of the Year. Giannis, for like the 7th time in a row, takes home the Defensive Player of the Year. Let's go ahead and simulate the play-in. We up against the Milwaukee Bucks, who have DeJounte Murray, Shannon Thomas, Bot, Giannis, obviously, Trey Lyles, Steven Adams, Thaddeus Young. Yeah, this is a walk in the park. We're going to be against Philly, who has Ben Simmons, Malik Monk, Josh Jackson, Daryl Sargent, we got another walk in the park game, so let's go ahead and simulate the round. And we're going to be against the Nets. Let's just go ahead and simulate the round. Markelle Fultz. And the Jazz have Chris Dunn, Brooke Mobley, Gordon Hayward, Doug Todd, Thomas Bryant, and Tyler Hero. Okay. Let's go ahead and just simulate the round again. And we won. That's 4 chips for the Boston Celtics. And what's this, the 3rd MVP? I can't even remember. For IT, we're averaging 31, 7, and 9. Oh, yeah. We should definitely make the Hall of Fame. Isaiah Thomas with the 3rd team All-NBA, and he's currently out with a high left ankle sprain in about 2 weeks. And we are the number 1 seed once again. And we're going up against the Sixers. Let's see if we can simulate the round again. Up 4-2, beat them 4-2. I think Cleveland has Kyrie, Deshaun Highland, Busy Bones, Michael Porter Jr., Kevin Love, and a Bot and Franz Wagner. I think LeBron left. I don't even know what team he's on, but let's go ahead and simulate the round. We swept them 4-0. We're going up against the number 2 seed Indiana Pacers, and they have Markelle Fultz, Jordan Poole, Marcus Morris, Zach Collins, Miles Turner, and DeAndre Jordan. Hey, man, barbecue chicken. That's all I got to say, barbecue chicken. It's a wrap, man. We simulate the round. It's a wrap. 4-0. Beat them. The 4th Finals MVP for Isaiah Thomas, averaging 27, 5, and 10. modern era. And another MVP goes to Isaiah Thomas once again. I think this is 3 or 4. I'm not really too sure. Oh, averaged 25, 4, and 10. What a great career he's having in his recent. Another All-NBA first team. They're still the #1 seed. Man, look, we just gonna simulate the whole playoffs, and I bet we win. Championship #6 for IT, and this is his fifth Finals MVP award. So I think the Hall of Fame is definitely not out the question. Staff retirement: James Johnson, DeMar DeRozan, Jeff Teague. Simulate over to the playoffs again. We're up against the Kings, and the Kings have LaMelo Ball, Kevin Huerter, Justice Winslow, Darius Bazley, Damian Jones, and TJ Leaf, which is pretty simple because we're about to 4-0 now. We about to straight up 4-0, just like that. Simulate the round. We won. That is championship #7 and Finals MVP #5 for IT, I think. And that's championship #8 with Finals MVP for Isaiah Thomas #7, I believe, averaging 23, 3, and 7. Isaiah Thomas plans to retire and is eligible for a farewell tour. If you say yes, their plans to retire cannot be reversed. Allow them to go on their farewell tour. Absolutely. I think this will be perfect for the video. Let's just look at the roster one more time. At age 37, he is on his last contract for the year, along with Jason Tatum, who's a 93, and Jaylen Brown, who's a 93, all on 1-year contracts. Let's go ahead and send IT off right. Like I said, man, this is one of the best simulations I've had so far. To get 8 championships with one team, this is great. I'm loving it. The Timberwolves got Jalen Brunson, which I really could have got him in the draft. I just chose someone different. I really could have got Jalen Brunson, though. All right, Zach LaVine, AJ DeBenza, Karl Anthony Towns, Victor Wembanyama. This is a good. Just imagine these two in real life. This is a stacked. This is bad. This front court is not too bad. All right, I don't know if we're gonna sweep them. We might. Let's go and simulate the round, and we won again. I think this is the 9th chip for the Boston Celtics, and the Finals MVP goes to Bobo, averaging 39 and 2. They show Bobo a lot of love on here. I'm not even gonna lie, and he's up to a 90 overall. Look at him, bro. Look at him. When we picked him up back in 2019, he went from averaging 7 points a game to averaging 21 points a game. That is an amazing career for him. A major jump start just after 8 seasons. In player retirement, he didn't retire. He did not retire. Kevin Durant retired after 20 seasons. Stephen Curry, Gordon Hayward. Finally, after 19 years at the age of 41, IT has retired a Celtics legend, one of the greatest to ever do it. We made it to the Hall of Fame, so we did end up getting all 3 goals. IT ended up playing 1,395 games, averaging 20 points a game, 3 rebounds, 7 assists with 1 steal. 13-time NBA All-Star, 3-time MVP, 9-time NBA champion, 7-time NBA Finals MVP, with 3 first All-NBA teams, no second-team All-NBA teams, and 1 third All-NBA team. So he is in the Hall of Fame. So that is the what-if career of Isaiah Thomas, and we're going to end this episode off right here. So to remember, be easy, stay chill. Make sure y'all comment down below and see who y'all want to see next, and I will see you guys in the next episode. Peace.